Here we go. We are recording and jumping onto Facebook. God bless me. So this is in my group, Proverbs. Just so you know, no, here we go. Yes, we are now. Teresa is here. That's so awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it on my laptop. I can't. So, got to figure that out.
Are we?
Hi, Charlene.
Really?
You are live. Hello.
Okay. I think this is it. We got it here. We are live. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Welcome, my Pro over 31 women. Hello, everyone, and happy Monday. I'm so happy that we are really beginning this. Like, this is going to happen. This is going to be an amazing week. I am so thrilled that we are actually getting together for 5 to be maybe that like 8 days of training, right? And it's going to be real training. I'm not here to just like give you some information here and there. I want you to really have information that will change your lives if you decide to become image and style consultants, right? So what I have to offer you during this week, please have paper and pen in hands, have your notebooks, your laptop, whatever you use to make notes, have it by you, because there will be note taking, right? It's content that you will learn today. You're really like going to school. You're not just like watching a live on Facebook or Instagram. So if you're here to learn, because there is content, real content that image and style consultants who are professionals have used to become consultants. They put in practice, like every day they have a client. So it's serious stuff. Consider yourselves going back to university and learning what you have to learn to have a career, okay? And then there is the basis, there is the grounds that you have to know so that you can build your career upon, right? So before we get started today, I have a very important reminder. First, if you have not yet gone live and introduced yourself, do so. I want to see who you are. I want to be there for you. And my way to be there for you is to know you, right? So go say your name, say where you're joining us from, why you have decided to be part of this challenge, what your goals are. Share with me what you think will help me help you, right? My way to help you is knowing what you need. And the only way is if you tell me. Okay, so go live, let me know you, and let's become like really a family of women who see beyond appearance and want to help people shine through the way they look. All right. Second, if you have not yet become a VIP, you still have time to do so. And I strongly recommend you do that for so many reasons. First, everything that we are doing this week is real training. Just the main sessions alone, they are worth like over $500. So just the main sessions, what I'm giving out here is content that is worth over $500. I would not be giving this out for free. And I am, right? So I'm giving this out for free, but you have no recordings. You can watch it in the group for this week. But then after next week, it's down and you will need to have the recording so you can actually go back to that, refer to the content, and continue to build your career. So by becoming a VIP, you will have the recordings of all of the sessions. But you are not only going to have the main session. As a VIP, you have an extra session, like 3 extra sessions actually, on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, where you're going to be able to ask the questions you need answers for so that you can definitely change your life, that you can take all of the content that I'm giving you and put into practice. So I'm going to teach you what to do, but during the VIP sessions, I'm going to do that with you. Okay, so that's your opportunity to really turn your action, your idea into action and then have results. We are going to have 3 sessions for that. And of course, the recordings will go along because you are a VIP. Also, every presentation that I'm using, every PowerPoint that I'm bringing to show you here, if you are a VIP, you will have those as well. So you can refer back to the material, right? If you are in the main session, you will have that just throughout the week. When the week is over, it's gone, right? So yes, you cannot miss this. You have to become a VIP so you can really have your best experience possible. Besides, as a VIP, you will also have a chance to win a private 1-hour coaching session with me, where we are going to really delve deep into your career, your next steps, what you need to succeed, how you're going to make that be your successful business. And last, and maybe the best part of it is, because you are a VIP, your giveaway, you're going to have an entry for a giveaway of a full scholarship to the Essence in Style training and coaching program. The Essence in Style training program is actually all you need to become an image consultant, to be acknowledged as a professional in the area, and to be out there making money. Why? Because with that, it comes your membership for our international association, which I will introduce to you today. It comes the whole coaching program for you to put into practice everything that you will learn. And all of the content, techniques, and tools that I will teach, they are all accredited by our international association. So the content that you will be learning is content that will change your life. It's content that many people out there don't even know that is available, because most of the trainings are not accredited. Most of the trainings out there are trainings that people who are bloggers, who just started because they liked fashion, they decided that they were going to work with fashion and style, and they do not have the basis that our association requires you to have. Okay, so all of that is in the package for the VIP. If you have not yet become a VIP, you have maybe today, maximum tomorrow for that, because tomorrow we will begin our first VIP session, and I want to see you there. Okay, I want you to change your life by becoming a VIP. Start that transformation now. Do not wait. Okay, with that having been put out there, let's get started. So hello, Rochelle. Hello, Roxanne. Hey, Teresa. I know that many more will be joining in a minute, but we have to get started. The day today is all about what you say, how you introduce yourself, what you will be talking about your career, you as a professional, and what makes you be different from other professionals out there. Okay, so we are going to understand how you have to present yourself in the field of image, style, fashion, so that you make the most out of your skills, out of your personality, out of your networking, right? It's very important that from the beginning, you're speaking to people and you are actually saying things that connect with them, right? Most trainings out there, they will give you the tools to become an image consultant. They will teach you color, they will teach you design, they will teach you lines, but they will not help you be a professional and have your own business. What we are doing right now during this week is we are doing that. I'm setting you up for a business, because if you wait till the end of that, I love that. If you wait till the end of the program to start thinking about what you do as a business, you're wasting time and money. And what I don't want is for you to have a certificate to hang on the wall and not make money out of it. All of the training that you are going to get is training for you to start working immediately if you want. If you're not going to start working immediately, it's not because you're not capable. It's because you decided that it's not time, and then it's up to you. But you're going to be ready. You're going to be ready to go ahead, go in the field and become the image consultant that will be there helping people look like the image of the Lord that they are made to be, right? They were created in the image and likeness of the Lord. And what we do is we just come in to refine that. We come in to help them do that for themselves, to help them see that in themselves. Because many people have a hard time finding their own beauty. They have a hard time understanding that for as imperfect that they are still perfectly for what they were made, right? They were perfectly made for that. So here we go. Are you ready? Can you tell me if you're ready? Can I see your hearts? Can I see your yay? I'm ready. There you go. Roxanne, Rochelle, amazing. So here we are. Okay. I just would like to know if you are seeing my presentation already. It's fine, it's there. Let me set it to presentation mode. Still there, working for everyone. I cannot see you, so you could just tell me that it's up. I appreciate that.
You're good, Lacey. It's visible.
Great, thank you very much. Okay, so here we are. Know what you do. This is like image consulting to many people out there is something unknown. Even image consultants themselves sometimes don't know what they do. They do not know how to explain to people what they do. And this is why they don't succeed. Because if you don't know what you're doing, how are people going to connect and buy from you? So you have to know very well what you do as an image consultant, or what you do as a personal stylist or wardrobe consultant, whatever you decide that your title will be. What you have to understand is that when we are talking about image consulting, we used to have 3 pillars, and we call that the ABC of image consulting. And the ABC is, we talk about appearance, behavior, communication. But lately, much before COVID, and that is really much before COVID, we actually added the digital presence. So what we do is, as image consultants, we align our clients' appearance, behavior, communication, and digital presence so that they are out there being who they are in a very congruent way, so that it's the full package. It's not disconnected. When you look at the way they behave, communicate, appear, and are presented digitally, it's all the same thing. There are many different methodologies, many different approaches to doing that. Some approaches will be very, I would say, by the book. What is by the book? What do I mean? Oh, this is the role. So if a body is like, if it's a rectangular silhouette, you're gonna have to dress that rectangular silhouette this way, with such colors, with such fit, and with such lines, and so and so. This is a very outdated approach. And it is outdated because people no longer want to be perceived as cookie cutter, right? People want to have their identity. People want to have their essence presented in the way that they show themselves. So they don't want to be like others. They want to be special in their own way. They want to be recognized and appreciated for what they are, for their truth. So you have to respect that when you dress your client. So with the essence and style approach, we're gonna work with appearance, behavior, communication, and their digital presence in a way that you also introduce another factor to that, that is who they are, their own essence. And to many of you, like the way that I practice it and the way that I know that you, Proverb 31 woman, does, is allowing them to have their faith in their style, allowing them to show who they are through their appearance, but also recognizing that they have a faith that is beautiful and that they are proud of being children of God. Hey, my people on Instagram, if you want to watch this live and be part of the whole week, just join us on www.essenceandstyle.com and you can be part of this very fun packed week, right? We're talking about how to become successful in image and style consulting. So the scope, right? What we do in image consulting is we align all of that, all of the pillars, the 4 pillars, right? So that people are congruent, coherent, and then we understand what their lifestyle is, what their career ambitions are, what they are as like professionals and personally, so that we can help them have an image that conveys their message, right? So it's all about purposeful dressing, right? Dress with purpose. When you go into the image consulting world, and let me put it this way, when I say image consulting, is because image consulting is the large umbrella. Image consulting comprehends all of the other possibilities in fashion, in style, right? So image consulting is the big umbrella, and then there are different levels or different titles or different paths for you to follow depending on our personality. And one of the most important things for us to know is, are you more of a classic or are you more of a creative? If you are more of a creative person, you care about like expressing, about the flair, about trends, about magazines. You care about having things in a different way, innovating, right? So this is someone who has a more creative perspective. This is someone who has a more creative lifestyle, personality, and even way to dress. The way you dress will be more creative because that's part of your personality. That's part of how you communicate who you are and what you want. However, you may be more of a classic person. And if you are more of a classic person, you work more like with tangible items, right? You want to know the mental image of everything. You want to think about the persona. You want to think about words that relate to that. You are more into books than magazines, right? And this is how we begin to differentiate the 2 styles, the 2 possible paths for you as an image style professional, okay? This is where like I want you to really start taking notes, right? You have to understand the difference between what one professional does and what the other professional does. Many times the content that they learn is either the same but applied in a different way, or it's different content because they have learned only what they need. And then they are not top here in the umbrella. They are like one of the layers below. They have chosen to do one of the things that the image consulting allows you to do as a professional, right? And I'm about to dance here, like showing everything, but I hope you understand that I'm just layering down, right? From the big umbrella that is image consulting, all of the other layers are the possibilities that you have of a career in one only vertent, one only path of what image consulting is all about, okay? So when we look at that, we understand that the world of the personal stylist is a world where fashion is important. Is a world where you have to be super aware of the next trends. It's not about what's trending now. It's about what's coming after. You're always looking ahead and thinking, what is the new thing that I will be able to bring to my client? Okay. If you are more like an image consultant, however, you're going to be thinking more of a classic world. So you're going to think about like the goals that those people have, about how they want to be perceived, what they want to communicate long term. The work that the personal stylist does is more punctual. The personal stylist will come in and help you for a season of your life, for an event that you're going to, for you to dress like a certain personality because you need to convey that image for a certain reason. So it builds you, it helps you look like something that you need, but it's for a more definite time in your life. It's not something that you will necessarily follow throughout your life. As an image consultant, myself, I can sometimes rely on a personal stylist to help me, for instance, get ready for this big event that I'm going to, because I want to wear something that is not in the image consulting world. It's more of a creative aspect, right? And some people just have that naturally. Some people are more creative than others, right? You can choose to be the big one in the big umbrella, or to be one of the different paths only, and then be a non for style, for trends, for fashion, for communication, for one of the things. So the image consultant would be the big umbrella again, right? The stylist would naturally be a person who in her or his, but in our case, her, because we're only talking about Proverbs 31 women here. In her personality, she is more naturally creative in the way she dresses, or she's more dramatic, and sometimes she's sporty. And when I say sporty, please do not understand that it's someone who is out there like doing exercise. No, I should maybe say the person is more natural. She likes movement. She's a person who's always like ready to go in action. She's not stuck and just formal, just waiting for things to happen. She's out there doing things. The image consultant has a more traditional, elegant, and maybe romantic way of portraying herself, of communicating who she is, of putting herself together. So when you look at the person, most likely her own appearance will lead the client to understand what she does professionally, if she's more into the image consulting world or if she's more into the personal styling world. The things that a person who is ready to become a stylist likes to read are again more in the creative side. They like to read like magazines about fashion articles, fashion blogs. They like to be in the know about art, all of the next trends. They know what is coming as an innovation. And sometimes it's not even in the world of fashion. Sometimes it's in the world of technology, because they like working with what's up to date. They like working with top-notch material, right? The image consultant will be the one who will study the roots of everything. It's not only about the end result. They want to know the whys. They want to know the basis. So they will probably develop themselves even more in psychology, behavior, communication, science. Sometimes even like, depending on the approach, some people choose to work with, I saw that one of you asked about the aspect of culture in image consulting. So you may be someone who works with people who relocate a lot, and then you need to know more about culture. You have to study about other countries. So you have to add more value than only what the person is going to choose to be her go-to clothing, right? Her go-to outfit. The field of work. So if you are more of a styling personality, you will work maybe sometimes writing for magazines. You will be in working with editorials. You will have contacts with photographers. You will always be aware of fashion shows, right? You will be, you will want to have your own events because that's your world. The image consultant, however, will maybe just go more into working with individuals, professionals, companies, coaching. They go into a more corporate level of work because they like to be in more professional settings, less like more formal, right? Not less than formal, but more formal settings. The way that a person who is more into style gets continued learning is through magazines, and then like books about fashion, and then things that are like coming up the new things, right? Whereas like the image consultant will, like I said before, she will refer more into to books that have been printed and proved, and that all of the image consultants in the world know that that is verified, that that is like true content, that it's important for your career, that you are going to go to conferences. Like we're going to have our global conference coming up early June, first weekend of June. So image consultants all over the world will get together to discuss how to get better consultants, how to improve their practices, how to help their clients in a way that the clients have better results faster and that they can have a better career as well. So it's like image consultants from all over the world getting together with one purpose only. This is how dedicated we are, because we know that our career changes lives. We know that what we do is actually transformational, right? This is, to me, one of the most important aspects that you can have as a difference between someone who chooses image consulting versus someone who chooses personal styling. It is your point of, your starting point, where you start from, okay? Where you start to build your work, how you start to work and make things happen. What is the most important thing for you? The person who is more into styling will go from fashion and then take it to the client. She will go into stores, magazines, exhibits, and anywhere, find what's new and come to her client and say, look, I found this for you. This is like the top-notch material should be into. This is like the trendiest fashion that is coming along. This is what you must wear to be noticed, blah, 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 because they're coming from fashion to the client. The image consultant, however, she will go to the client. She will go to the client and she'll go like, okay, what are your needs? What are your goals? Where do you want to get? How can I help you? Okay, these are your needs. Hold a second. I'm going to go to my toolbox and I'm going to bring you what you need. So it's different, just like where you're starting from and where you're going to, right? If you are more of a person who wants to bring the fashion to your clients, then you have more of a personal stylist profile. If you are, however, someone who is more interested in solving the problem of your client, then you have more a profile of an image consultant. I know I may be going too fast, and I know that you may have lots of questions like popping up right now. But before you ask me anything that like, oh, so does it mean that I have to do this or I have to do that? Let me tell you this. There is no you have to in our world. It's only for you to start to think about your possibilities and the likelihood of one thing sounding better and maybe working better for you than another. But there is no must here, right? All of this is just a reference for you to start thinking about it. There will be people who are extremely creative and they will decide to be image consultants because they want to have a certain type of business in which image consulting sounds better for them. Or there will be people who are very classic and they have this very down-to-earth approach to life and their career, but they just want to do something that is lighter. There is maybe not as formal, and they're going to go into the styling world. So everything is possible. I just want you to be aware of your possibilities. And then something that I think makes a big, big difference here is your target audience. The people who are more prone to buying styling services, they are actually the younger population. The people who are more into their careers and professional success, they are more into image consulting services. Why am I saying that? Because we are going to talk about your field. We're going to talk about who you're going to be working with. And I want you to have that in mind, that depending on the client you want to have, the service that you will offer has got to be different. Because you have to offer what your client needs and wants. And if you do not communicate that correctly, you will not attract the right client. And I want you to know what client you will have, and I want you to communicate with that client so that they come and buy your service. And then this is something else that is extremely important, and I want you to have in mind. Many people think, oh, maybe there are just too many image consultants out there. My service is not needed. No one will want what I do because there is someone already out there. And then I have had trainees that went into like people that was trained that they went into like websites and then they Googled the area they live in and they go like, oh, there is already an image consultant here, so maybe I'm not needed. Do not do that. Do not do that. What you have to know is that you are perfectly qualified to have that one client that is waiting for you because they have not found yet in the market someone who does what you do the way that you will do. We are perfect for our audience, and people are perfect for their own audience. So there will be people who have not yet hired an image consultant because you are not there doing that. The moment that you start communicating what you do with your own style, with your background experience, and they hear from you, they will know that they have found the perfect image consultant or the perfect personal stylist for them. So never worry about having too many, too few image consultants in your area. And then we are going to talk about that as well in our coming up sessions, because we're going to define, like, decide where you're going to be working. And that makes a big difference in your life. So if we could summarize, like, in 2 images, the difference between a personal stylist and an image consultant, I would quote my friend, Carol Davidson, who says that the image consultant, the personal stylist, worries about your shoe. Is it beautiful? Is it fancy? Is it trendy? Does it match your outfit? And then the image consultant worries about your feet. Are you comfortable? Is that what you need to reach your goals? Are you going to be able to walk 3 miles wearing those shoes? Are those shoes going to support your back? How are you going to feel in those shoes? The professional that can actually, like, deliver the best work will find the shoe that fits, that's comfortable, and that looks great. And that's you. That's what you're going to be doing, because that's what you're going to learn to do when you know the person, their goals, the silhouette, and their essence. Because then you understand what is really necessary for the client to have the result that they expect. Am I going too fast here? How's it going?
No, it's going great. We did have a question.
All right.
She wanted to know, for the image consultant, why does architecture play a role in that area of work?
Can you repeat that? Why an architect?
So on your graph, a slide back, it mentioned with the image consultants that architecture is a part of where they draw from, or I maybe we can go back to that slide.
Yeah, I'm back here. Let me look at that.
So under continued education,
that's a very good question, by the way. That's a very good question. And the answer is simple. I'm not saying that you have to understand about architecture. Not at all. I'm not saying that you have to have a degree in architecture. No way. By no means. What I'm saying is there are concepts used in architecture that are applied in image consulting. So once you understand those concepts, sometimes when you look at constructions, it's so funny because you will look at a house and you will understand the concept of image consulting. Then you will go like, okay, so this is how I could apply that into my client. Because there is the same theory of balance, harmony. There's the same theory of, like, when you feel welcome, and when you go into a place and you have that cold atmosphere, or when you go into a place and you feel cozy and then really welcome, So these are the elements that we find in architecture, we find in decoration, we find in interior design that also help you understand the world as an image consultant. So you don't have to understand about that, you don't have to study that, but because of the image consulting concepts, when you look at that, you look at that like with the perspective of someone who's learning even from architecture, even though that is not necessarily a field that you have to study and know about. Does that answer?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that I'm sorry that I made it confusing. I didn't mean to. It's maybe just so much information in little time. So this is what I was saying about like the difference between shoe and the feet. And then we go here. Okay. So your choices. You will see like when people talk about what they do and they're there helping people dress, look the part, behave better, right? There are names that they use that are different. And then many times people read those names and then they're just thinking, well, I want to hire a personal stylist. But then what they go and they find on your website is that you are an image consultant. So because of this difference in the industry, sometimes our clients are confused. So we do have to educate them and we have to say what we do. So I am myself, I'm an image and style consulting trainer and coach. Because I'm a trainer, because I'm a coach, and because I am a certified image professional, I'm certified by the Association of International Image Consultants, I have clients who come to me, even though I do not advertise that I practice image consulting. But because I'm a trainer, because I'm a coach, because I'm certified, I have clients that naturally look for me. So if you are thinking of going to the field, what I would say is the more you certify yourself, the more you learn, the more you become serious about it, the more clients you will have as well, right? The way, if you present yourself in a professional way, you will attract people who want professionals, right? So you have to choose the name that you're going to use to tell people what you do. You can go with personal stylist. You can go with, I'm an image consultant. Some people prefer to say they are wardrobe consultants. And then if someone tells me that they are a wardrobe consultant, I will not infer that they know about fashion. I will not infer that they know about behavior and communication. I will think that for me to hire that person, it's got to be an in-person service. She's coming to my home and she's going to help me deal with what I already have in my wardrobe. And she may help me decide things that I will buy, but she will not necessarily be the one taking me shopping. If someone tells me that they are a personal stylist, I know that I will expect them to be aware of the fashion trends. If it's an image consultant then that I'm seeking after, then I will know that that person has got to know more about image than only style or my wardrobe. They have to know about behavior. They have to know about, if I am a corporate employee, they have to know about the do's and don'ts of the corporate world. There is more information that I expect from an image consultant. A style coach is something that has made people kind of confused lately, because for you to become a coach, you have to be certified. But there is no certification for a style coach. There are certifications for you to be stylists, and there are certifications for you to be a coach. So for you to say that you are a style coach, you have got to have the two certifications. So it is different from the personal stylist because she has the knowledge of being a coach added to her expertise. Personal image advisor. This is when people want to really present themselves as someone who will give insights, but not necessarily be there helping you do it. This is the person who will probably advise a politician, advise someone that wants to have a public appearance, right? Of the things that they should or not wear, For instance, the colors that are not good because you're going to deal in a certain industry, or the fit that you should avoid because that will make you accentuate a certain feature of your body. So the personal image advisor will not necessarily take you like by the hand and go shopping and help you with your personal style. They will actually tell you the things like the do's and don'ts, and then you will go ahead and do that yourself. A personal shopper is one lane, right, of this big field that you do not necessarily have to be doing all of the other aspects of image or style. You will be the one helping people go out there and shop. You can do that online, and you can do that in person. And you can also work for a store. You can maybe be hired by retail company. You can work for Saks Fifth Avenue. You can work for Bloomingdale's. They have personal shoppers working there. So when you are a personal shopper and you work for a store, you work for a retail, for the retail industry, you will actually be helping the company make money. You will help that store sell more. So your goal is not as much making the client happy as it is making the company happy, right? So these are choices that you have to make when you become one or the other. If you are a personal shopper yourself and you do that like under your own umbrella, then that's different. Then that's different. And then a fashion consultant. If you are or want to become a fashion consultant, you do not have to become an image consultant. You can be the two of them. You can be a fashion consultant and an image consultant. That is absolutely possible. But you do not have to know fashion to be an image consultant, and you do not have to be an image consultant to be a fashion consultant as well. Okay? So these are like some of the possible paths for you to follow when you decide to have a career in image and style consulting. And then you have to stop to think right now what your personality is like, what the things that make you happy are, so that when you learn the tools, when you learn the techniques, and you start really planning the way that you're going to be working with your client, you already know how you're going to present yourself, how you're going to introduce yourself, what title you want to go under. So I'm just saying that what you like the most does influence your choices, does influence your possibilities. The things that make you be who you are the things that are going to make you be the professional you want to become. This is one of the beauties that I find in image consulting. It is that you do not have to pretend to be someone else. You do not have to do what people tell you to do. You can be exactly the person you are, embrace your personality, embrace the things that make you happy, and use all of those actually to leverage your practice as an image and style consultant. Because you will be able to fulfill your personal needs of being who you are, dressing the way you like, doing the things like I want to work from Monday to Thursday only, and I want to have Friday and the weekends always off. I only want to work in the mornings because that's when my daughter is in school. I'm only going to work at night because that's when I think that my clients are ready to speak to me. Whatever you decide, image consulting gives you this freedom, the freedom to own your professional life, the freedom to own your career, your success. No one will be telling you what is right or wrong. You know what works best for you. I'll just like go to this one and then I'll be back to the last one. So I was telling you about the International Association of Image Consultants, right? The AICI. I want you to understand a little bit what this is and why it is so important, okay? The association has been there for over 30 years already. It's global. If you become a member of the association, you're going to have peers all over the world. You can exchange ideas with people in China, India, Canada, US, Brazil, Argentina, France, England, anywhere in the world. There are chapters everywhere. So what it gives you is actually information that is super handy, like immediately. If you need some information, if you have a client that is traveling somewhere, if you need to collaborate, if you want to collaborate with someone overseas, you have peers that are ready for that. And those people have been trained under the requirements that AICI has for someone to be an image consulting professional. So this is something fun to say. When you get like certified with the Essence and Style program, you actually get your first year of membership for free because my training is accredited by the Association of Image Consultants International. So with my training, you just go out there, I'm an image consultant in training, and then you're already part of the association. Okay, that's like so much fun because you can just start like immediately. Like for instance, if we're going to start a class, say in June, and then we have the conference that is in June, you can already take part in the conference and attend it with like global stylists and image consultants all over the world. It is all about collaboration. It's all about continued education, excellence, integrity, and respect. So the reason that I really strongly suggest, recommend that all of my students be part of the AICI is that you will be recognized as a reliable, competent, quality professional, like right off the start. As you just step into your career, when you're just like getting started, because you are an AICI member, you are perceived as a quality professional. It's someone that no one will, because if you do anything wrong in image consulting because of and you are an AICI member, you can actually be kicked out of the association. So for you to be in the association, you have got to be ethical. You have got to be committed to what is right in image, to the things that we have learned and all of the content that we provide, right? And with the content that you're going to be learning, you will be immediately be accredited. You will immediately be allowed to join the association. And then once you are a member, you can decide to be certified by the association, which I am. So when you look out there for professionals who are like practicing image consulting and styling, make sure to check if those professionals are certified by AICI, or at least if they're members, because then you will know that you're talking to someone who has at least the very same level of education and of professionalism that you want to have in your career. The 3 levels of certification are certified image consultant, and then after you are a certified image consultant, you have to wait, if I'm not mistaken, 3 years to try and become a certified image professional. I am a certified image professional. And then after 5 years of being a certified image professional, you can sign up to take the test and be approved as a certified image master. There are exams for each level. There are portfolios you have to show. You have to prove your work. You have to show what kind of work you're doing and what kind of excellence you are presenting and delivering to your client so that you are approved to have that level of certification. And then you have to maintain, you have to prove that you're still studying, still growing, still making your career and your profession grow, and you are part of a community, right? So because I truly believe that we grow more when we grow together, and that the closer we are to people who are good in this industry, the better we will be. When you are in the program, you already get the first year of membership to AICI. That's how much I believe in the industry. I believe that we have to be part of an association that will help us grow and be respected worldwide. And let me go back here. So we are about to wrap up with the content for today, but there is an assignment for you. I want you to list the 5 things that you like the most and what you believe is your path in this career. According to your personality, the things that you like, the things that you do naturally on a day-to-day basis, the way that you like to dress, the way you communicate, the people you have around you, the experiences you have had. Are you more into becoming a personal stylist or an image consultant? How do you think you should introduce yourself in the market once you begin your career? What path would you rather choose? So this is your assignment for today. And I want you to remember that doing the assignment will help you take part in the giveaways, right? We're going to have like giveaways every day. One of them is a 50% scholarship to the Essence and Style program. And if you are a VIP, it's actually a giveaway to a full scholarship to the program, right? And also, if you are a VIP, tomorrow when we have our first live session, we're going to delve deep into this, and I'm going to help you decide what path to follow. But I need this assignment done beforehand so that we can really work together and understand what is the best path for you. All right? Ladies, I think I'm ready for the Q&A. So let me stop sharing. And hello everyone. So, hey, how are we doing? Do we have any questions?
I don't see any in the chat, but if you do have a question, please unmute yourself. Yeah, we'd love to be here to answer any questions you have.
The VIP link, Tara is asking for the VIP link.
Yes. And did you want to explain VIP a little bit? Because the questions will probably just be in VIP tomorrow onward, right? So that they have opportunity to do that with you.
Okay, so the VIP is when you're going to have 3 extra coaching sessions, and that's when we're going to go like deep and understand your next steps, right? We're going to have all of the content. You will understand what it is like for you to have a career in image and style consulting. And then you will like come with me, and then we will see, okay, so what do you have there? What is your world? What are you planning to do? How can we make that happen, right? So there will be 3 sessions for that. And tomorrow it's the first one, and it will be about this that we just finished. And tomorrow we will talk about your field, if I'm not mistaken, who your clients can be. So we will already decide your audience, the kind of people that you will be talking to so that they become your clients. All right? That's extremely important because most people, when they start in the career, they commit the mistake of trying to have any clients. They are afraid that they will have no clients, so they want to have all clients. And what happens is that they have 0 clients. And something that I am extremely committed to is your success. In my belief, I am only a successful trainer if you are out there with clients and performing well. So this is why I have the coaching inserted in my program, right? So you are not going to have results anytime soon if you do not know who your client is, who you want to serve. And this is like step 1, and we are going to do that together in the VIP session tomorrow. Okay, so the VIP has that, has the recordings, has all of the PowerPoints that I'm presenting this week. Also the giveaway that I just said, one will get a full scholarship, and 1 coaching session with me individually. And if you are not a VIP, you have like the giveaways during the week, the $25 gift card for a restaurant, so you can enjoy some good meal on me. You're gonna have a giveaway of a 50% discount to the program. And I can't quite remember what else right now.
Hey, Lisa, remember?
Yes.
Oh yeah. What about the because we've had it come up a few times in the chat just about, and so I'm wondering about the people on Facebook with the presentation slides, recordings, and all that kind of stuff.
That goes to the VIP. The VIP will have all of that. The VIP, everything that I'm sharing with you will be shared with you if you are a VIP. How's the Facebook group? Do we have questions there?
1 second, we'll check. We had a few people that were on there today. Noelle, are you in position to share? Would you like me to share for you? All right, so I'm not seeing any questions on Facebook, but thank you to everybody who was on there today. We had Joyce and Joanne and a few other people pop in.
Okay, Teresa said I will need to review the presentation to decide what presentation you want to review. Teresa, like, let me just welcome Teresa with like my warm heart here, because Teresa was with me in the Style Up to Step Up Challenge. Then she was with me in the Dress to Express program we just finished. So she's very dear to my heart because we have already developed this nice relationship. And I'm just so thrilled to have you here today.
Well, thank you. I just wanted to encourage anyone, you know, I'm going to have to rewatch this. I was having difficulty. I was on my phone for a bit, so I'm going to rewatch the whole thing when, you know, afterwards. And I just want to tell people that it just gets better. So tomorrow will be better than today. And the more you realize how much Lisi knows and what she can share, I swear I'm not a plant. I paid to be here. I'm just telling you, she's really good. And encourage your friends to tune in, because it's I had kind of a revelation in the last program, and you know, kind of tearful and whatever. This isn't just about what you look like on the outside. It's about what happens to you on the inside. And for the first time ever, I'm 55 years old, and I'm starting to think about what it is that I wear and spend the extra 5 minutes putting myself together and think there are thousands of women out there just like me, and they just don't know. And they don't know that they can feel a little better when they put the scarf on and not just walk out the door, right? Or so what you do, what you learn for yourself, then you can share with others. And it's just, I've got a couple of friends who are like, okay, well, I'm going to send you a picture. This is what I look like now. Tell me if I look good. It becomes a wonderful kind of contagious. So anyway, I'll see you all there tomorrow. Actually, I'll be on a plane, so I won't be here, but I'll be here the rest of the week. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Teresa. And like, she's just so kind, and like everything that we have gone through these past few weeks. When she talks about revelation, and I shared like my heart with them, that something that I spoke to you about, like light and darkness yesterday, actually was a breakthrough that I had during the session. So when we are in this together, the growth that we can have and the much that we learn is so unexpected. And I want you to be ready for the unexpected. I want you to be ready for what you don't know that's going to happen. This will definitely be an opportunity for you to change the way you see yourselves, to change the way you see your future, and to change the way maybe that you can help shape the future for other people as well. I do have confidence in you. And I'm so thrilled that you have decided that you deserve it, that you deserve to be here, that you deserve to learn, that you deserve to grow, because this is the only way you can make things change. That's the only way you can change your own life. That's by committing to yourselves. So congratulations. I am really proud of all of you.
Oh, that's amazing. Hey, Marianne has a question too, if you have a moment to answer. Go ahead and unmute, Marianne.
I was just asking if personal names and numbers could be a subject for image consulting and teaching as well, or if it's too far away. If you know what I mean.
Not there. Can you explain this a little further?
It's like your name, for example, has a meaning that tells you something about you. I mean, it's listen, I think I got the answer myself, because I think, as you said, when you start doing these things, it's already a little overwhelming, but in a very good way, because when you put together the prophetic and also the practical stuff, and when you're open for heaven, light of heaven, or whatever, you know, I think there are so many possibilities. So I'm just thinking that even meaning of names can be a support in how you help people look like the way you
I think I get your
yeah.
question, and let me see if I can answer this way. When I said before that everything that you have done in life, all of your background experience, or even the experience that you don't have, will help you build the business that you want to have. I think that's when this idea of maybe how your name can be like there's the meaning of your name and so on and so forth. So why am I saying that? There are image consultants out there, right, who have been including like the Enneagram in their practice. Some others, like especially those who are in the corporate world, they use the DISC system. So what they do is they analyze the person through that system, Enneagram, DISC, whatever that is, and then having that as part of the anamnesis that they have of the client, they will help build the image for the client. So if what you're saying is that, for instance, you will look at my name and you will understand what the meaning of my name is, and then you will help the client really embrace that in the way that she portrays herself, way to go. You got a niche already right off the start. Perfect. That's great. And let me just say that I don't know anyone who's doing that.
Okay.
I don't know anyone, and I know quite a few image consultants in the world, and I don't know anyone who's doing that. So that could be your way to go.
And even for Christian businesses, I thought maybe, you know, creating like, you know, I think it was the Jewish mothers that gave name to their kids. If there were trouble in birth, maybe they would name them a name that relates to complication of birth. Or if it will bring them a lot of joy, they would give them a name like that. And anyway, it's fine. It's very exciting. It's all together very exciting, and I just want to say that. And thank you so much.
The possibilities are just like endless, right? And this is what really will happen, right? The moment that we sit down in our VIP group and we talk, and you tell me, well, so this is what I was thinking. How can I do this? I'm going to show you how you can actually make that work, right? But I can already tell you that that idea sounds very fascinating to me.
Okay, thank you.
And you should explore that.
So can you tell me, where did you get your glasses? I can't help it. I wish I had pink glasses just like you, this same fashion. I don't like this. I want to throw them away, but I need them. I don't know what to do.
I have quite a few, like these ones specifically, they are from a friend of mine. She had started her own brand a while ago, but it didn't take off and she stopped it. So I think I have one only, and that's it. That there isn't any more out there. But I have the other color ones that I have also shared with my Dress to Express lovelies, and I can absolutely share the link with you. And they're just readers. They're just readers.
Thank you. I would love it.
Share, not a problem. Also, I will share like my mascara that we were talking about before, right?
But you need glasses for reading.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just for reading. I just did for reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Any more questions we got here?
No more questions on Facebook. Roxanne, how are you feeling? Do you have any questions coming up for you?
No, I don't have any more questions. Everything else was pretty much straightforward.
All right. So I think we are ready to wrap up. And that's it. We got it started. It was the first day. There's so many more days ahead. So much learning. Please go to the group and introduce yourselves. I want to see your video. I want to know why you're here, where you're joining us from. I want to know more of you so that I can help you. The more I know you, the more I help you. That's like, if you want to really pick my brain, do it. But I have to know who you are so I can give you the right answer. Just like I said before about the your path in image consulting, when I'm here coaching you, and I want really you to understand this, like I want what's best for you, but I can only answer what's best for you if I know where you're coming from. I have to know why you are interested in that, and then I'm going to give you my best advice. Okay, so the more I know you, the better I can help you, right? Yeah, homework and replay will be posted. Please do your homework, please go live. And thank you very much for being here today. God bless you. Do you have anything you would like to share before we wrap up, my team?
No, I posted all the homework is and the replay is in the guides section of the Facebook group. And so you'll see the post for homework and you'll comment or go live and share your responses in the Facebook group with a little introduction. We always love to see your beautiful face, get to know you face to face rather than text to text. So everything is in the guides of the Proverbs 31 Facebook group, and I posted a link in the chat.
Very well.
And remember to do it in a separate post in the discussion thread, not under the video itself. Just do a separate one. If you guys use hashtag day 1 or hashtag day 2 as the assignments are filed, then it's easier for us to find you afterwards to make sure that we get you on the wheel so you can qualify for prizes. Anybody interested in prizes?
Who wants to win something here? Marianne already got a VIP pass, right?
Yeah, I'm so happy.
She knows it works. She knows that the spinning wheel will work, so you will get your prize.
And we've got Joyce and Joanne and everybody on Facebook. You guys, we want to see you in here tomorrow. Jump in the main session so we can hang out with you. It's super fun over here. Come see us.
Yes, please join me here. You can all be on Zoom with me, so don't miss this opportunity. All right, all right, all right. Have a beautiful and blessed day. I'll see you in the group, and I'll see you again tomorrow. And tomorrow, after the main session, we have the first VIP session. Okay, so be ready. Notebook in hands, pen in hands, all of your questions in your mind, and we're going to rock it together.
Yay. Bye. See you
Bye.
tomorrow.